All right, we have, I've got a good interview tonight with the coach. Looks like we are going to start on time. Probably start Coach's show at 6:45, Chris. 6:45. Ninth grade won again. Close game, though. This one's a blowout. We've subbed all of fourth quarter. This is our backup string for JV playing. A little backyard ball going on. Not a bad little crowd for a Tuesday night. I know Coach wish it was a little bit bigger. Whoa. Might have lost that. We only have, gosh, I think about what, four home more, just 4 more home games after this. And that's Friday night against Choctaw. So after that, there's only 3 more home games, and we still got a month and a half to play. All right, Chris, let me see what happens with this clock. Now, he said we was going to start at 7. This is the first time we've ever had the JV get done early. So we will see. It's showing 20. All right, let's see. When that runs down, I think I'm going to start. What do I got? Glasses. Hold on a second. I have 16:30 on my coach's show. That's a little bedtime on music at the end where I can talk over it. So let's go ahead. They're going to roll this thing out pretty quick. So let's go when it gets to 15, when the clock gets to 15, I'll start the coaches show. Okay, bud? And then we'll go live on the radio. Thanks. So a little behind the scenes while we're on you. Before we go on the radio, we'll be going on the radio live in just a couple, 2 or 3 minutes. Let me go over Pace's record is 2. If I don't have time to do it, I'll go ahead and do it now for you guys. We'll get. Did I lose my ever-loving phone? Oh, here it is. I got so much stuff up here. All right. Pace is 2-5. They come in 2-5. They only have. After 5, they're only reporting 5 games on the stats. And they only have 2 kids in double digits, right around 10 points average. So they have not been averaging a lot of points a game. About 40 is the average for Pace Patriots. They have been playing some pretty tough teams. Looking at their schedule, let's see what they got here. 2-5. Bulldogs again comes in 3-2. They lost to Booker T 57-25. They beat one of their wins was 59-24. They lost to Spanish Fort 64-34. West Florida 63-53. Gulf Breeze they lost about like we did 42-35. They beat Pensacola High School 43-41, low scoring game there, and then they lost to Milton in a big way, 58-25. So that's interesting. Milton's the real deal. Again, we have Choctaw coming in Friday night after this game, and then. We're in that was that Fort Walton tournament, and there is a Wednesday night game at 6, a Thursday night game at 6, and then a Friday afternoon game at 3 o'clock. Those are all in Fort Walton, so we'll have the plug-in internet for the county, so it'll be a good thing here. All right, we've only got about a minute and 15 seconds before we start the coaches show.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Jackson on a Tuesday, about to play. Pace comes in 2-5, but now they play some really close ball games. And speaking of close ball games, let's go back. If you wasn't able to listen on the radio or watch it on YouTube, what a game we played Friday night. The Bulldogs pretty much was down.
Yeah.
And with 1:30 left, we were down by 8, 47-55. And you found a way. The Bulldogs found a way. Probably the most exciting 1:30 of a ball game that we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And the fact that you were down by 8 and they never scored again, you don't see that often.
No, especially in high school. In college, because of the shot clock, you might see it more, but in high school, you don't see that a lot.
Hey, speaking of shot clock, I've noticed now that Navarre and Niceville has the light around the goal, around the backboard.
Okay.
Is it going to be mandatory next year?
I haven't heard. I mean, it probably should. It'd make things a lot easier on the officials, but I haven't heard that.
The Navarre actually had the shot clock.
Yeah.
But I noticed Niceville had the light around when any kind of buzzer went off, that light went off.
Okay.
So they're ready to accept the actual clock. Have you thought about looking into getting one of those lights?
Yeah, I've thought about it. And I actually in Florida, the shot clock is optional. So you can use it. Like Gulf Breeze has it, Choctaw has it. And so basically when we go to play there, we have to agree to play with it. If we don't have to.
Yeah.
Both coaches have to agree. But, I haven't yet just because, the state doesn't do it. So
right.
I'm not going to do it until the state does it. Because
right.
if they're not doing it, there's no reason to do it. But
you play super fast. Most
we
of your
do.
stuff is fast.
I don't think
do
it would
you
affect
feel like
us.
that is something that's going to affect you that
I don't
much?
think so. The only time it would affect us is if, for example, like we did against Navarre, we're up late in the game, and then we're trying to not hold the ball, but just we're not going to score anything
Burn
but
30
a layup.
or 40 seconds. I
Burn
noticed
30,
that
40,
those
yeah.
last couple of possessions, there was 2 or 3 minutes in the game, and when you'd come down, you was at least burning 40 seconds off the clock.
Yeah,
so.
and that way there's no chance they can come back.
That's right.
If you do
That's
that, just
exactly
like running
right.
the ball in football in the fourth quarter, you got to lead.
That's right.
You're going to run the ball and take your time off. So that's kind of how my philosophy is as far as that's. If we got a lead in the fourth quarter, and by lead I mean 10 to 12
right.
or 15.
With 4 minutes left.
That's right. We don't have to score.
That's right. If you only allow them 2 or 3 possessions in 4 minutes, then there's no way they can really,
right. Now we could turn the ball over or whatever,
right.
that happens, but hopefully we don't.
All right, Niceville came out and looked pretty good. They played pretty good
They're
defense.
better.
They didn't have a good record, but they played some really good teams and close record.
They're better.
They haven't been blown out.
No, they're better than they have been. They're scrappy. They play hard, and they made some shots. So it was, and you go there. It's always, even the year we won state championship, I think we only won by 6 or 7 when we played there.
Right.
So it's a big rivalry. Playing us.
That's right. It's
that's
like
a big
rivalry
deal.
weekend
That's right.
for football, right?
Yeah,
so I think at halftime, we actually, the first half, we had most of the lead, and we had gotten up to, I think, 10 or 11. They closed within 3 at halftime. So I think it was 25-22 or something.
It was something like that, yeah.
When you go into halftime, what are you thinking? That they've got a little momentum.
Yeah, I was feeling actually pretty good because we had gotten off to a good start, and then they kind of cut our lead, but basically it was free throws, a bunch of free throws.
Right.
So I felt like we had kind of controlled the game, but then we come out in the second half and
very flat.
we just kind of flat. We don't guard their guys. We're doing stuff that we shouldn't do defensively. We're gambling, and they make some shots, and before you know it, we're down almost double digits.
Right.
So it was,
and it was almost like that. We'd get within 6 or 4, and then they would hit a couple baskets, and then it comes down to what's your thoughts though? Whenever we had the timeout with 1:37 left, you're down by 8. Did you see a chance at all? Because that had not really happened. It don't happen that much.
No.
I
I felt like we had a chance, yeah, but pretty much everything had to go right, and it did. I mean, they took some questionable shots. I felt like, you know, they were wide open, but why would you shoot a three when you're up, you know, with
exactly
40 seconds to go? Anyways, I mean, everybody's got their own philosophy, but.
And then I hate that the Conley boy, I think that was his name, he was, when he went to the line with 4 or 5 seconds left, we fouled, and we was up by 1.
Yeah.
I thought, well, the worst case scenario, we're down by 1 because he's probably going to make it because he was 7 of 8, I think, before he missed both of those free throws. So after the first one he missed, the worst it could be is a tie. Now you're thinking you got to get a play in, or are you going to let that thing run down? Did you have a time? I can't remember. There was a couple more timeouts called. One very questionable, by the way.
Yeah.
You've got to have, let's just clear something. You've got to have possession of the ball to call a timeout. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, that last timeout they gave them, they shouldn't have.
With a half a second.
Yeah.
They threw the ball down the court.
If they would have caught that ball, then yes, but it was tipped in the air, so.
It was 1.7. They threw it all the way down the court, and it was our guy and their guy tipped it up.
That's right.
And I look up at the clock, and the clock ran out, and all of a sudden they're discussing something at half court. So they give them that half a second, which is almost, I was trying to think to myself, and I said this, when did they start the clock? That when they start it, it's going to almost stop immediately, you know?
Yeah.
So they did actually get off a Christian Laettner type of thing, but it was or not. But it worked out for you and your kids. That's got to be stoked to come up with 8 points, or actually 11 points in a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, you know, we did things right. You know, we made free throws. We got offensive rebounds. We guarded better. We didn't turn the ball over. So, you know, if we can play the correct way, and I'm not going to say mistake-free, but limit mistakes and just play. I mean, like I told you a bunch of times already, I really like my team. We just for some reason.
When do you start?
We're on a roller coaster
When
right
do you
now.
think the free throws start getting higher percentages?
It's got to happen eventually. I mean, we're too good as shooters, and
That's right.
we shoot for 15 minutes every day, just free throws.
Yeah,
so I mean,
yeah.
it's going to improve. It's just a matter of when.
Coach, if you look at that, if you can just make half of the ones you're missing, you're beating. You're not losing any games.
You're right. So far, you're right.
I think Mackay had over 20.
Yeah.
Who were some of your leaders?
Lorenzo was double digits. AJ was double. You know, he made some plays late for us. It was big.
Klausner
Josiah played the best game all year so far.
He really did. Made some key rebounds.
Yeah, hustle plays.
And the key to the free throws there really sealed the deal
that
for
sealed
you.
it. Yeah.
At the end. So great win, gives you 3-2. Pace comes in. What's your thoughts about Pace tonight?
Pace is solid. I mean, like I said, they're 2-5. Their record's not great, but they've played some good teams, close. And you look at all the, you know, I've been looking at scores and stuff, and I mean, records don't even matter. I mean, everybody, you know, so and so lost to this team and then beat this team, and this team beat the team. I mean, everybody. If you don't come ready to play every night, you can lose. I mean,
I think it was Navarre and Niceville beat Escambia.
Navarre beat Escambia. So
so
you've got to be ready. And
the parity or whatever.
The parity of the panhandle is there. I mean, it's that's you're.
It almost feels like NIL. Everybody's got it on. You know, it's all equaled out. I think that's what NIL has done for college.
Yeah.
Has leveled out the playing field a little bit. So that's why you've got so many teams that are bidding. But so. Last year, I believe we beat Pace 2 times.
Yeah.
They come in 2-5. Are they their height advantage? Is there a speed advantage? Do they have any advantage at all?
They can shoot it. They shoot it pretty well, and they're very patient on offense. They want to make the game kind of ugly. They want to try to maybe have it in the 30s, whereas we're the opposite. We want to try
60s.
to get up and down. Yeah,
that's right.
So it's going to be kind of a contrast of styles when we play them. So, you know, hopefully we need to get off to a good start, because if we get behind on them early, then it's just going to be one of those just games
it's gonna be
where
hard
because of
get
the way
the ball
they play.
back.
Yeah, they're going to make 20 passes.
Right.
So we need to get off to a good start for sure.
You're still subbing a lot.
Yeah.
Have you found any magic? Now I noticed that you sort of at the beginning of the game and coming out at halftime. Now you had actually Moulton in there, but you had your Blackwell, Johnson, and Jones. Josiah is your four. It feels like that's your four guys for sure that you're going to try to keep together.
Yeah.
Now, you sub them a lot. I will say.
Yeah.
I mean, you're subbing a lot.
Yeah.
But those four guys, you feel like there's some gelling going
Yeah,
on?
I feel I trust them the most. And again,
Okay.
that's just with time, and that's what
Right.
I told our team. You all are going to have a chance to earn, I guess,
Playing
my
time.
trust and my playing time. But those are the guys that have been with me. 3 of them are seniors, and the other
Right,
one's a
that's
junior
right,
who
that's
played
right.
last year. So those are guys that know what we're doing and know what I expect, and I trust them the most. And again, that's not a knock against the other guys
Right.
because they're all going to have a chance to come in and make a difference. But those four for sure are guys that I feel like whatever's going on in the game, whatever, I feel comfortable with.
Any bright spots that you see coming up
Yeah.
on the back end of that bench?
Yeah, like I said, even like Foley. Foley doesn't
Yeah.
play a ton, but when he comes in, he makes a difference. He takes
Hall
charges.
made a couple shots.
Braden Hall can help. Robert Corthell has come in and made some good. Played
Yeah.
really well against Navarre. Really
he
well.
did. He really
So I mean,
did.
that's why I feel like those guys deserve to get some playing time because
Yeah.
they can
When they
play.
come in, they make a
Yeah,
contribution.
they can play. It's just hard when you're in a tight game. As a coach, you want to make sure you got guys out there that you can just trust
That's right.
offensively, defensively, not turning the ball over. And again, sometimes it's not fair to other guys, but it's just how
When
it
it's
is.
a close game, you want
just
to.
how it is, yeah.
You want to try to give yourself the best opportunity, and,
Yeah.
and like you said, I think a lot of it does come to trust. Those guys know what you expect.
Yeah.
Your seniors especially,
Right.
and but you're getting. We had talked about this at the very beginning when we lost to Escambia. You're getting now 3, 4, 5 guys making contributions more than than they have been.
Yeah.
So you had 4 guys in double digits. Guys I am really impressed with the offensive rebounds.
Yeah, and that's what
That's just hustle.
we've been trying to stress that ever since we lost to Gulf Breeze because we were back shooting a shot and that was it. Like there was
they was backing up.
But if we're going to shoot the ball from outside, which we are,
Right.
if we can't just say, well, if we miss it, it is what it is. We got to go get some rebounds and have second, third opportunities to score.
Yeah. So after tonight, we have one more home game before a long stretch. We've got Choctaw on Friday night, and then it's a long stretch. I think it's January the 4th or something like that before our next home game. Maybe it's a little
12. Yeah,
it's
all the
the
way to the
12th.
12th.
So let's real quick go over the holidays, what that's going to look like for you.
Yeah, we play Choctaw Friday, and then next week we're playing a little classic tournament at Tate. We're playing 3 teams from Mobile: Williamson, BC Rain, and Mary Montgomery. It's kind
What
of
time is the Friday game?
Friday game's at 3:00.
That's at 3:00. Yeah. Okay.
So we're out of school that day. Exams are next week. So
Okay.
we're out of school.
And then we don't have another.
Then we go to Fort Walton Beach to play in a post-Christmas tournament, 27th, 28th, 29th. So it depends on. We play Pope John Paul II out of Hendersonville, Tennessee, which is about 30 minutes north of Nashville.
Okay.
And I know they're really good.
It starts on Wednesday.
It starts on Wednesday.
And you're going to be guaranteed how many games?
3 games.
3
We play
games. So
Wednesday,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for sure.
Yep, for sure.
All right, and then
we'll come back.
then we get into the new year back to our regular
come back
schedule.
after New Year's
Yeah.
and we'll play on the road the first couple games or first 3.
First 3 games, I think, right?
Yep, and then
And
we'll
then-
have Niceville back here.
Then we're back. Our first home game after Friday night with Choctaw is Niceville. So if you're not at these games, we'll be having them on the radio and on YouTube. That's WAAZ. And I'll tell you, it's really fun to go, but especially a game like Niceville, it's fun to go back and watch that and see the excitement. And that was great Friday night excitement in the gym. It's just a fun experience.
It was.
Everybody
both
was
fan bases are on
That's
their
right.
feet and they're loud and it just feels
That's what
like,
you want.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what
right.
makes it fun.
It is.
All right, well, appreciate it, Coach, and good luck tonight.
All right, appreciate it, buddy.
And while we was letting that bed run, we are live here at the Doghouse. Bulldogs taking on the Pace Patriots tonight. Pace comes in at 2-5, Corey. The Bulldogs have had a couple good games. I know you went at the Niceville game, but I'm going to tell you, one of the most exciting games that we have been a part of in a long time. With 1:37 left, we was down by 8. And, wow, just to pull that off, I guess it was a 11-0 run there with 1:37. Bulldogs have got to play with some better intensity. Talking to Coach about that game, you know, we was flat, and then we had to come back from behind. He likes to be able to come back from behind, but we need to put together some of these games like the second half of Fort Walton, right? And they're calling out the starters right now for the Bulldogs. We've got Mr. Jones, Mr. Clouser, Johnson, Blackwell, and Moulton. This was the team, the first 5 that started against Niceville. And we're just about to get underway here. I don't know. I guess we're not going to call out the Pace team. But you going to be with me Friday night, or are you going to have other plans?
It's a home game. I'll be here.
All right.
Should be a good game, too.
It should. Choctaw.
Good crowd, good atmosphere, hopefully.
We'll go ahead and let the lady know she's going to be sitting over there in the far left-hand corner.
A little confrontation. Yeah, a mild comfort. Could have been a confrontation last year.
Well, whenever she unplugged my plug right out of the wall.
We were on the radio that night, too.
We was.
Yeah.
It won't happen again.
No. No.
Well, we're just about to get underway here, and we'll see how the tip goes and get this game started. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Bulldogs trying to pick up their 4th win of the year.
Tipping tonight, or jumping, I should say, is number 5, Tylen Lee for the Patriots, and Micah Jones for the Dogs. And Jones will win it for the Dogs, so we'll start off on offense. Working right to left, as Tim says, on your radio dial.
Yeah.
Jones pulls up for a long 2, gets it to go. 2-0 Dogs here early. 7:45 left to go here in the first. Dogs content to sit back in half-court defense, not pressing after the made basket. Davis brings the ball up for the Patriots. He drives the lane. Nothing there. And number 10, Lyons, drives the lanes for the Patriots and gets a jump ball maybe, Tim? I'm not sure.
I'm not for sure, but I'll tell you what, Coach is frustrated this is our 6th game and 6 different types of calling for the referees, you know?
I think they called it a jump ball. Corner 3 for the Patriots, in and out, rebounded by Micah Jones for the Dogs. He'll dribble that ball up across half court. Now pulling up at the top of the key for 3, in and out it goes. Rebounded by the Patriots. Lee for Pace on the rebound. Setting up offense is the Patriots. Working the ball down inside to Lee. Lee loses the handle on it, but picked up by Pace. Works it back outside. Tries to get it back down the stairs to Lee, and that ball's going to be turned over. Clauser comes up with a loose ball, pushes it forward to Blackwell. Now the Dogs working the ball around. Johnson takes a dribble and takes a shot off the glass. Long 2, just outside the free throw line. 4-0 Dogs. 6:36 and counting here left to go in the first. Davis with the ball for the Patriots. The point guard driving the lane. Spins around and fires it back out on the perimeter. Pace trying to find a soft spot in the Bulldog defense. So far, haven't been able to find any points. Lions driving the lane, tries to get one to go off the glass. Shot's no good. Rebounded by the
Nice.
Patriots, though. Lee came up with the rebound, and the putback is good.
That's a big guy, huh?
Is number 34, Skipworth.
Yep, Skipworth. He's leading the team in rebounds and in points.
4-2 Dogs. 5:50 and counting left to go here in the first. Moulton has it driving baseline. Goes for the reverse lay. Unable to get it to go. The Patriots finally come down with the rebound. That was Skipworth on the rebound, contested rebound. Patriots back with it on their side. Point guard drives the lane, goes up for it. No good. Davis on the shot attempt, rebounded by Mekhi Jones. Driving the lane now, Euro stepping, almost lays it in off the glass. Rebounded by the Patriots. Lions on the rebound. For Pace. He dribbles it all the way across half court. Now works it down inside to Skipworth. Skipworth kicks it back out. Driving the lane now spinning is Riggs. Shot's no good. Rebounded by the Dogs. Jones with it for the Dogs. Across half court. Now driving the lane is Jones. Pulls up, kicks it back out to Clauser. Clauser takes a dribble. Contested 2. Shots no good. Rebounded by the Patriots.
It's ugly.
Skipworth on the rebound.
Ugly early.
Davis has it across for the Pace Patriots. Now Riggs driving the lane, tries to hit a floater, no good. Rebounded by Lee for the Patriots and puts it back in. Ties the score at 4. 4:20 left to go here in the first. Mekhi Jones has it, driving the lane, tries to put it in and does. Right around the low post, gets it the bank in off the glass. 6-4 Dogs. 4:07 and counting left to go here in the first. The Dogs have been content not to press so far tonight.
Yep.
I would look for that later.
Especially if it's close.
Got some new
Substitutions early.
Dogs coming in. Foley, Hall, and Corthell check in for Crestview. And for the Patriots, King, Kirkhair, and Bowman check in for the Patriots. Patriots still with possession. I don't think either team's close to being in bonus yet, Jim.
No.
Pretty clean game so far.
I'll take it.
Other than the missed shots.
Yeah, a lot of layups too. Oh, that was pretty.
Patriots still have it, trying to find
There's
something
a moving
here.
screen.
Bowman for a long 2. Going to come off long off the back iron, rebounded by Moulton. Moulton trying to push it forward to Foley. Foley unable to connect on the pass. Bowman for the Patriots comes up with a loose ball, now dribbling it across and throws it away. Almost caught by Coach Watson over there on the bench. Dogs will take over on the turnover. Blackwell for the Dogs moves it across half court. Driving, now kicking back out to Hall. Hall making a drive of himself and tries to dish it off to Corthell down low, but throws it out of bounds in the process.
You know, we beat Fort Walton by, I think, 10. Milton beat them last night 65-28.
Milton seems to be the team to beat
I
in
think
the area.
so. I think you're exactly right about that.
Patriots with it. Kirkhair goes up for 2. Shots no good. Rebounded by Corthell for the Dogs. Blackwell with it, driving the lane, kicks it back out to Hall, but before he can make the pass, he's called for traveling. Braden Jones checks in the game now, giving Moulton a break. 2:49 left to go here in the first. Dogs on top 6-4. Not a lot of offense so far, Tim.
Not a lot, with especially this much time running off. You're looking at, after the first quarter, possibly still be in single digits. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
And we are back here at the Doghouse. Bulldogs taking on the Pace Patriots tonight. It is a low-scoring ball game, 6-4. As Corey said earlier, it's slow going here with 2:48 left in the first quarter.
I will say the game time is moving at a nice pace for us.
It is. Wait a minute.
We're
Here we
gonna
go.
have a just a spot on the floor. They want to be wiped up.
Where was that at? They had that real fancy broom with a round thing.
That
Where
was it Pace?
We hadn't played Pace yet. Was
Last
it
year.
Gulfbreeze? No, I'm talking about this year. Oh, you went with me. Where was I at? It wasn't. Niceville. I think Niceville's got one, and before Niceville, it was wherever we was at before Niceville. I was
Well,
at.
last year I remember, or was it just the guy that kept cleaning the same spot? You remember that guy last
Pace.
year?
That was Pace.
Was it Pace? I think it was Pace. Davis with the ball for the Patriots, and he's going to get called, or excuse me, off the ball. Lee's going to get called for a charge. So the Dogs will take over on the offensive foul, and the Patriots have came out to a press. The Dogs still trying to get this ball inbounded, and they do across half court. Hall has it. Hall driving baseline, kicks it over to the corner, and Braden Jones for three, comes up short, rebounded by the Patriots. Bowman on the rebound. He'll dribble this ball forward for Pace, driving the lane and kind of out of control, and they're going to get him on a charge. Dogs will take over on the offensive foul.
It was Navarre. They had a really nice handle and a nice big round thing. It had their logo on it, for crying out loud.
Dogs looking to break the press. They do. Corthell kicks it over to Braden Jones in the corner. Pulls up. He gives it downstairs to Foley. Foley thinks about backing his man up. Kicks it out to Jones for three. Ball just goes in and out. Rebounded by Pace. Lee for Pace on the rebound. Just inside of 2 minutes to play here in the first. Score is still Crestview 6, Pace 4. Not a lot of offense so far. A lot of missed shots from both teams. Pace with an opportunity here to tie or take the lead. They're going to work the ball down inside the lead. Lee goes off the glass. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Foley. And as he was going out of bounds, he got to throw it off at a Pace Patriot. So the Dogs will take over. Pace stays in the press. Number 34, Skipworth, checks in for Lee. Or excuse me, checks in for Lee for Pace. Foley has it, has Jones streaking down the middle of the court, and Jones goes up and lays it in. Dogs easily break the Patriot press, and the first score we've seen in a while. Crestview on top, 8-4. 1:20 and counting left to go here in the first. Davis with it for the Patriots. He initiates offense, almost taken away by Mekhi Jones. Able to secure the handle is Ricks for the Patriots. They still have the ball on the perimeter, just ticked inside of a minute to play here in the first. Works it now down inside, spins, shot's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds on the Patriots. The Dogs will take over. Let's see if Pace stays in the press. It looks like they will.
Looks like it.
See if we can break it one more time. Braden Jones has it, trying to work his man across half court. He does. Now driving the lane, goes up, gets fouled, and almost gets the shot to go, but he should go to the line to shoot two, and it looks like he will.
Bulldogs Friday night. We'll be right back here with Choctaw. Should be a great game. Again, if you heard the coaches show, coaches just looking for that continuity, doing a lot of substitutions early.
Braden Jones, first attempt, a little wide to the right.
Yeah,
Parks and Johnson check in for the Dogs.
Yep, more substitutions. And he said, hey, they're all playing pretty good, so let them play.
Jones' second attempt, it comes up short, rebounded by the Patriots. Skipworth on the rebound for Pace. 35 seconds left to go here in the first. Patriots might play for a last shot opportunity. Usually, as soon as I say that, we have a quick shot.
Right. They want to do it.
Davis goes up for two, comes up empty. Rebounded by Braden Jones. 16 seconds left to go here in the first. Dogs back with it on offense.
They are going to play for the last shot, looks like.
Inside of 8 seconds to play, Makai Jones has it in his hands. 3 seconds, long three, going to come up short off the front rim. Braden Jones gets the rebound and can't get the putback to go. We're going to end the first quarter. Dogs on top, 8-4.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Folks, our friends at Teal and Waters Real Estate and their exceptional young builder, yes, Colton Leindecker of CJL Construction, are really doing something special out at Griffith Mill Road. It's a 9-lot all-private 1-acre home site subdivision. You can choose your lot and choose a variety of CJL 3- and 4-bedroom plans. Affordable new homes with quality components, dependably delivered on time, are what CJL is known for. And now Teal & Waters is offering 9 new CJL homes with closing cost assistance on full 1-acre lots at Griffith Mill Acres. Come by Teal & Waters or call Patty Griffith 850-758-0133 or Jenny Teal 850-582-3821 for more information.
And we are back here at the Dog Pound. Bulldogs up 8-4, starting the second period. Not a lot of scoring there, a lot of missed shots running up and down the court. I think we only had, what, 1 free throw?
Not a lot of fouls.
Not a lot of fouls at all.
Regardless, yeah, period. Dogs start with it offensively. Makai Jones running point for the Dogs. He initiates offense. Johnson tries to find Jones back door. Ball's going to be turned over, taken away by the Patriots. That was Bowman on the takeaway. He kicks it forward to Lyons, and Lyons' shot is blocked out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Patriots. They'll set up a baseline inbound play, running a kind of a box set look, works the ball inside the lead. Lee going to work on Parks, turns, fires, finds 2.
Where is that?
6.
That's there all night.
7:30. Well, they've tried to work it down to him a few
Yeah,
times.
that's true. Oh,
Davis for a long 3 attempt for the Dogs, and he's going to get the
big
long
bounce.
3 to go. Yeah, the big high bounce, and it finds the bottom. 11-6 Dogs. 7:20 left to go here in the first half. Patriots with it now.
Oh, that's travel.
And
Hey.
Bowman's going to get called for the traveling violation. The Dogs will take over.
You see what I don't have to worry about getting corrected tonight. See who's standing over there? Oh, Sweaty's been correcting me all year long on the names
You know
and
it's
stuff.
a big game when Sweat's in attendance.
That's right.
Jones with it, gets the ball stripped. And that was Lyons for the Patriots on the takeaway, and he's able to finish on the other end. So 11-8 now. Dogs still on top, 6:50 left to go here in the first half. Dogs with it across half court. Corthell with it, and he's going to get called for a traveling violation of his own. Patriots will take over on the turnover.
Again, just not a lot of scoring. Just it's almost like it's a Tuesday night basketball game for some reason.
Well, it's definitely a Tuesday night crowd, that's for sure.
I know it's not a Friday night atmosphere. Let's
No,
just
I
put it
think
that
we're
way.
in store for some excitement Friday night, but
Absolutely.
I think maybe we came out and kind of looked
Flat.
ahead to Friday a
That's
little bit,
right.
Tim. I
Yep.
think.
Yep. I think you're right. Oh, there's a travel.
I'm going to be honest, very close to a travel and very close to a foul. We do get that one called. Parks came down with the rebound after the missed shot attempt, and he was fouled. The ball's going to be on the floor. And if this is your first time tuning in, we have a new rule situation on that, Tim. If you want
Which
to
we may
explain that.
not get it tonight.
It's very possible.
So after 5 fouls, generally you go into 1-1. But now they go straight to a 2-2. They go straight to the 2 shot after 5. That was a nice long shot.
Davis in the corner for another 3. Comes up a little long, but Makai Jones is right there for the putback. 13-8 Dogs on top. 6 minutes left to go in the first.
So after 5 fouls, you go and shoot 2, and it resets every quarter.
Long 2 attempted by the Patriots. That was Bowman. Comes up short. Ball is now turned over. Makai Jones comes up with the loose ball on the Crestview side of the court, and he's going to go up for 2 and get fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
He saw his eyes got real big, but he'll go to the line to try to extend this lead.
I don't know if Pace has shot a free throw. Have they shot one?
I don't think so. I don't think that we fouled them making a shot, and if we fouled him, it's been on the floor because it's the first shot's no good for Jones. How do you like to shoot in a quiet? How about the guy for Niceville that was 7 of 8 and come down with 5 seconds left? All he had to do is make 1 and tie it, 2 to go up, and he missed both of them.
So
Pressure.
Jones comes up short on a second attempt. He misses both. On Jones, Makai Jones, like usually, he's pretty solid at the line. Pace with it.
And the time is flying by, baby.
Trying to cut into this 5-point Bulldog lead. Lions doing some dribbling and now turning the ball over. Parks with it, kicks it forward to Jones, or tries to. Jones handles the loose ball, goes up, and a nice finish at the basket. 15-8 Dogs on top. 5:06 left to go here in the first half.
I sort of thought he took an extra step, but maybe not.
He could have, but we're at the Dog Pound.
That's right.
Purvis goes up for 2 for the Patriots. Comes up short, rebounded by the Dogs. Johnson with it for Crestview. Now setting up offense here, trying to extend the lead. Jones gets a screen from Moulton, unable to do anything with it, falls down, and he's going to get called for a travel. Patriots will get the ball after the turnover. Blackwell and Hall check in the game for the Dogs.
Phillips still out? Yeah, that's him. Never mind. Pace taking the ball out. 4:35 left here in the second period. Bulldogs on top 15-8 if you're just tuning in.
Davis initiates offense for the Patriots. They try to work the ball inside, down low to Lee. They do. Lee unable to finish at the rim. Nice rebound by Moulton for the Dogs. Kicks it to Johnson. Johnson dribbling, now trying to finish at the other end, and he does. Goes coast to coast, 17-8 Dogs. 4:08 and counting left to go here in the first half. Dogs trying to open this thing up a little bit. Ricks pulls up around the elbow, now kicks it back out. Didn't like what he sees. They try to work it downstairs to Lee once again. I think they do think they have a mismatch downstairs, but they haven't been able to get it to him very consistently. Parks comes up with a loose ball. Dogs turn it right back over to him. Lions finishes at the other end. 17-10. Dogs on top. 3:40 left to go in the first half, and we're going to get a 30-second timeout from the Dogs.
We'll be right back, guys.
I've been around long enough to not be shocked by anything anymore. But this, well, this takes the cake. 38%. That's all. Only 38% of your electricity actually makes it to your home. Just think about how much is wasted. That's the shocking truth. It's appalling and really shocking. Find out more at okaloosagas.com/truth. It really is shocking.
And we are back here at the Dog Pound. Bulldogs are up 7. It's 17-10 against the Pace Patriots. Pace comes in 2-5. Bulldogs 3-2.
What did I know the JV won. What about the freshmen?
Freshmen won by 3. JV won by about 30. It was Chris said their closest game. They didn't play real good, he said, but they pulled out the win, so they're undefeated.
Clauser tries to find Johnson on a back cut. Ball's going to be turned over. Lions for the Dogs, for the Patriots, drives the lane and gets called for a charge. Dogs will take over on the offensive foul. Trying to add on to this 7-point lead and build a little cushion before we head into halftime. Blackwell driving the lane, kicks it over to Hall. Hall for 3, comes up a little wide to the left. Clauser comes up with a rebound, spins, fires, and gets the putback. 19-10.
Nice.
Dogs on top, 3:10 and counting left to go here in the first half.
There's the stomp.
Been waiting for him.
Where have they
Bowman,
been?
Davis has the ball for the Patriots. He'll initiate offense for Pace. Lions back with it. Dogs have been playing obviously pretty good defense. They only got 10 points this half. We are going to get a blocking foul called on Hall. The ball's going to be on the floor.
Neither team in bonus so far for the first or second period. Amazing.
Lions going to try to get this ball inbounded, baseline inbound play. The first attempt is going to be knocked out of bounds by Clauser. Patriots set back up. Now we're going to have a late substitution allowed by. Nope, they're not going to allow him to come in. I thought he was a little late. Lions going to try it again. Well, they are going to let him. Make your mind up, guys.
What is going on? Let's go, guys.
Bowman now is going to check in for Davis for the Patriots, finally. And eventually, I think we are going to get this ball back in play.
It'd be nice. 2:45 left here in the second period. 19-10, Bulldogs on top.
Lions still looking for a Patriot. He finds Bowman over there in the corner, and he's got a little trouble. We're going to get it out of there. Patriots just kind of working the ball around. Ricks driving the lane, tries to go to work on Moulton, and he's going to lose the handle, and that ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Crestview ball. Patriots do look like they're setting back up in a press. Crestview's done a pretty good job of breaking it so far. Let's see what they got in store. Moulton gets the ball inbounded to Blackwell. Blackwell pushes it forward to Johnson. Johnson lays it in on the other side. So another good press break and finish down at the other end by the Dogs. 21-10, 2:22 left to go here in the first half.
I think they've done that 2 or 3 times tonight.
Yeah, I think if I were the Patriots, I might rethink pressing us.
Yeah.
Or at least with that style.
They don't have the speed to do it.
Lions off balance and finds a nice 2 points. 21-12. Kicks the ball forward to Hall. Hall off balance, able to get the loose ball, kicks it over to Moulton. Back to Hall for 3. Comes up long, rebounded by the Patriots, but taken away by Moulton. Johnson with it. He's going to get fouled going up to shoot, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Still a little sloppy, if you ask me, for both teams.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what it is.
Not a clean game so far.
Yeah. I think, like you said earlier, the Bulldogs playing down a little bit.
Johnson rattles his first one home, 22-12.
First, you play to your competition, and I do that in golf too. When I'm playing with somebody really good, I tend to play better.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard not to sometimes. Johnson
good shot.
Hits them both. 23-12, Dogs on top. 1 minute and 47 seconds left to go here in the first half. Dogs once again. I don't think have we pressed tonight, Tim? I don't think we have.
I don't think we have.
We've just set back half court defense, and it's been working. Patriots only have 12 points on the board. They try to work the ball down inside to Lee. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Clauser.
I want to tell you, I think they're also letting the guys play. They're not calling the real ticky-tacky fouls like they have in the past.
Baseline inbounds play. They get the ball inbounded to Bowman. Bowman thinks about driving baseline. He's in a little bit of trouble. Now kicks the ball back out to King. King drives the lane, and he throws that ball way out of bounds. The Dogs will take over on the turnover. And they're going to stay in a pressure look,
That's
Tim.
crazy.
I tell you, now they've kind of softened up a little bit.
Yeah.
Johnson going to get this ball across for the Dogs. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go here in the first half. Dogs on top 23-12, trying to add to their lead here. Johnson works it down and stairs to Green. Green unable to finish. Ball is rebounded by Bowman for the Patriots, and he kicks the ball forward and almost taken away by Green on the other end. He knocks that ball out of bounds. So the Patriots will sit back, will set up a baseline inbound play of their own. They get a substitution. It looks like Davis coming in the game for the Patriots will get this ball inbounded, or try to, rather. And when I say try to, Green almost with another takeaway.
Almost.
And he knocks that one out of bounds. So we'll set it back up.
Bulldogs have played pretty good defense all year. They hustle. They're very fast.
Davis still looking for somebody. Finally gets it down to Lee. Lee going to work on Green. He turns, fires, and finds 2. 23-14 now. 46 seconds left to go here in the first half. Johnson with it across half court for the Dogs. Makai Jones gives it up to Blackwell, and Blackwell going to get called for traveling. 34 seconds left to go until halftime. Dogs on top 23-14. And let's see, I wonder if the Patriots will play for a last shot opportunity. I think they're going to feel pretty good only going down.
Yeah.
If they can get into halftime down less than double digits, only scoring 14 points in the first half, they can take that.
Yes, sir. And if they hit a 3 here, they really pull it within, 5? Yeah. Or 6.
Purvis with it for the Patriots, and he almost turns that ball over. Makai Jones almost had an intercepted pass there on the far wing. Knocks it out of bounds. The Patriots will inbound this ball with 12 seconds left to go. And we're calling for another towel. We got another
You got to be kidding.
Floor situation over there.
12 seconds. You've got to be kidding.
I'll say
Thank you.
This game has gone in wonderful fashion so far, Tim.
What? 7:23. That's amazing. One game, that was in the first period, remember? What was that?
Not even.
There was one, that's when we started.
Yeah.
It was a double or overtime or double overtime for JV.
Bowman tries to get this ball inbounded, but it's going to be taken away by the Dogs. Loose ball goes out of bounds on Crestview, but it was all the way back at the Bulldog basket. So now they got to go the full length of the floor with 10.5 seconds left. The Patriots do have it. Davis gets it across half court. They're going to have one more shot at this. They cut it in this Bulldog lead. Let's see who takes the last shot. Before they do, it's turned over by Clouser, and Clouser lets it go from half court, but after the buzzer. So the Dogs will go into halftime up 23-14.
Well, we'll be right back, guys. We'll have stats and some scores around. If there's any more teams playing, we'll find it. We'll be right back.
I'm Jenny Powell. I'm one of the attorneys at Powell Powell Law Firm. Our family has been vested for over 100 years in Northwest Florida, serving your families for over 70 years. If you're in a car accident, you need a law firm who has the training, skill, and experience necessary to deal with insurance companies so that your case doesn't drag on forever. Let our family take care of your family during your most crucial moments. Just remember, Powell Powell Law Firm is here for you. You can always just go to our website at www.powelllawfirm.com.
Hey my friends, this is Tara with Whitehurst Powell Funeral Home and Crematory. Our team would like to give a shout out to Crestview High School basketball team.
Go Bulldogs!
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Folks are friends at Teal and Waters Real Estate and their exceptional young builder. Yes, Colton Leindecker of CJL Construction are really doing something special out at Griffith Mill Road. It's a 9-lot all-private 1-acre home site subdivision. You can choose your lot and choose a variety of CJL 3- and 4-bedroom plans. Affordable new homes with quality components, dependably delivered on time, are what CJL is known for. And now Teal and Waters is offering 9 new CJL homes with closing cost assistance on full 1-acre lots at Griffith Mill Acres. Come by Teal and Waters or call Patty Griffith 850-758-0133 or Jenny Teal 850-582-3821 for more information.
I've been around long enough to not be shocked by anything anymore. But this takes the cake. 38%. That's all. Only 38% of your electricity actually makes it to your home. Just think about how much is wasted. That's the shocking truth. It's appalling and really shocking. Find out more at okaloosagas.com/truth. It really is shocking.
And it is halftime here at the Dog Pound, Dog House, whatever you want to call it, the gym here at Crestview High School. Bulldogs are taking on the Pace Patriots, if you just tuned in, and they are up 23-14 at halftime, a low-scoring ball game. Let's go over the stats, and let's start with the Pace Patriots. They have two that have 6 points, and that is Lee and Lyons. They only scored 4 points in the first quarter, 10 points in the second quarter. That first quarter, Corey, was 8-4, the lowest scoring quarter we've seen so far.
Like a game you see up there at Twin Hills almost.
Yeah, or a baseball game.
Little League is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But anyway, so Lyons and Lee has 6 points, and then a piece. And then Skipworth has 2 points. No free throw shot for the Pace Patriots. That is impressive.
That is impressive, and probably a point where the coach is probably going to say something to the officials, or at least I would, like, hey, do you realize that we haven't shot one free throw yet? Could we get one?
And we have shot 6 times, I think. Let me go over.
Like you said, there ain't been a lot either way.
There ain't been a lot either way. So leading the way for the Bulldogs, no guessing here. Jones, he's got 5 baskets. But he's over 2 from the free throw line. So 10 points and over 2 for free throw line. Who's really doing a great job is A.J. Johnson with 8 points. 2 of that's from the free throw. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
So, but between the two of them, they got 18 over 23, basically.
That's right.
Yeah.
There was a bucket for Clouser and a 3 for Devin Davis. Remember that?
Yeah,
the high. Yep, the high bounce back.
High bounce back.
Yep, and that is it. So, like you said, Mekhi Jones with 10. Johnson with 8, and then a 2 bucket for Clouser and a 3 for Davis. Braden Jones did go to the line. He missed both of his buckets too. So we are 2 of 6 from the free throw. So only 3 shooting fouls on Pace. So I think the referees are just letting them play. I've seen some other stuff going on, and they just let them play.
Hey.
I like it. If it's not a huge hack, let them play.
They're consistent. I mean, they're
letting
both teams do it. The game is being called consistently, and let's hope that it continues in the second half.
And Pace's fouls has happened when the Bulldogs are shooting.
Correct.
It's not,
it's not like we didn't have any fouls he called against us.
Right, that's right. So we have about 2 minutes left here in the halftime period. The Bulldogs Friday night takes on the Choctaw Indians. Now, for that game, we will have a coach's show, but let's just look. They're 4-1. Let's look and see who they've beaten so far. They've lost to Mosley early on the first game. They lost by 20 to Mosley. That's their only loss. They've beaten Navarre 85-62. That's 23 points. South Walton was a close one, 41-40. I don't know what happened there. Bay, they beat by 8. Fort Walton, they beat by 3.
Brother, I hear music coming from somewhere.
That's this phone. I'm on this daggum. Max Preps has daggum. You can't get on Max Preps without seeing
an ad. Yeah.
Without an ad or something. So we have that starting. We'll have the coaches show probably around 6:50 again. And then tip-off will be at 7 o'clock. If all goes well. If there's no overtime for JV. We'll be right back with the start of the third period. The Bulldogs are up 23-14 here at the Dog Pound.
I'm Jenny Powell. I'm one of the attorneys at Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm. Our family has been vested for over 100 years in Northwest Florida, serving your families for over 70 years. If you're in a car accident, you need a law firm who has the training, skill, and experience necessary to deal with insurance companies so that your case doesn't drag on forever. Let our family take care of your family during your most crucial moments. Just remember, Powell Powell Law Firm is here for you. You can always just go to our website at www.powelllawfirm.com.
Hey my friends, this is Tara with Whitehurst Powell Funeral Home and Crematory. Our team would like to give a shout out to Crestview High School basketball team.
Go Bulldogs! Go Dogs it is. Well, Bulldogs are about to start out. I do believe Pace has, I'm not for sure, but I think Pace has the ball.
I think you're right on that.
And we're flipping sides. Now, the Bulldogs will be on the right-hand side, right?
Correct.
And that's exactly what's fixing to happen, it looks like.
And here we go after a short halftime.
Yes, love it, by the way. I'm loving all this tonight, I'll be honest with you.
Davis with it for the Patriots. Drives the lane, spins, and fires it back out. And they've consistently tried to work the ball down the Lee, and now we have a quick foul.
You
Ball's
called
gonna
it.
Be on the floor.
I
Foul
think
goes against the dog. Clauser gets called.
the coach said something. He had to because he called it right away.
Yeah.
He didn't call that all night.
Lions for a wide open three. Comes up long. Rebounded, though, by the Patriots. And it's flung back out. The rebound is. The Lions at the top. He sets back up offense, or at least sets back up a drive. Off balance two attempt. Rebounded by the Dogs. Shot was no good. Johnson with it quickly across half court. Tries to finish at the other end. Can't. Rebounded by Moulton. Moulton dishes it off to Clauser, and Clauser lays it in for two. 25-14. Dogs on top. 7:20 left to go here in the third.
You know, maybe the kids need motivation like they did last year.
3-point shot attempt by Davis. No good, but rebounded by Davis and put back up for two by Davis. 25-16. Dogs still lead. 7 minutes left to go here in the third. Jones pulls up at the elbow. Shot comes up short, rebounded by the Patriots. That was Lee again on the rebound.
They better be careful.
Patriots back on it, back on their side of the court. Davis driving the lane. Kicks it back out. Nothing there. Good defense that time by the Dogs. Lee with it. Tries to hit the floater. Comes up off the back iron. Rebounded, though, by the Patriots. Putback's no good. That time rebounded by Makai Jones for Crestview. He kicks the ball forward to Moulton. Moulton setting up offense for the Dogs. Jones back with it, driving baseline, pulls up from the short corner and finds two. 27-16, Dogs lead. 6:05 and counting left to go in the third. The Patriots across half court. Now, I don't know, has there been a game this year? I didn't go to the last couple, Tim, but have we not pressed the whole game like this?
No. We've always pressed.
Off-balance shot attempt by Skipworth, no good. Rebounded by Blackwell. Blackwell dribbling in across half court, pulls up at the free throw line. Gives it up to Makai Jones, pulls up at the elbow and finds two, and he's come out on fire here early in the third. 29-16 Dogs lead, 5:35 and counting.
Every game that I've called has been by myself there's been press, absolutely.
Yeah. Patriots looking for a hole, and it looked like they're going to call a foul on Makai Jones, and
they're not going to say he was shooting. What?
For two.
He was that hit.
Hey, Skipworth going to the line to shoot two. That was.
Look at Watson. He knows that wasn't.
Yeah.
He's not a
tough
one.
That's what they're going to say when you question it. It is a judgment call.
Well, he missed the first. This is the first chance they've had to shoot a free throw.
We can't. Yeah.
We probably shouldn't be arguing too much.
Yeah.
And I noticed that Watson kept his cool on that too.
Yeah. Skipworth, second attempt, also misses. Rebounded momentarily, almost by the Patriots. Blackwell comes up with the ball. Ball's being worked around the perimeter. Jones for a long three, filling it. All goes in and out. Rebounded by the Patriots. That was Bowman on the rebound for Pace. Still with the ball is Bowman. Finally gives the ball up. And it looks like the Patriots' game plan is really trying to work the ball inside. They think they have a size advantage. They get it down to Skipworth. Skipworth goes up and finds 2 off the glass. 29-18, Dogs still on top. And Blackwell pushes the ball forward, knocked out of bounds by the Patriots. So the Dogs will take out over here on the near sideline, and we get it bounded to Blackwell, or excuse me, Johnson. Jones over here in the near wing for 3, in and out. Nice rebound by Johnson, but they're going to say he was stepping on the line when he had possession of the ball. So the Patriots will take over. And it looks like we're going to get our first look at the Bulldog press tonight.
Yep, there it is.
Let's see how the Patriots handle it. They handle it pretty well. Davis beats it with the dribble. Davis back with the ball, thinking about driving the lane, doing a lot of dribbling. Finally gives the ball up. Bowman for a long 2, partially blocked, I think, by Moulton. Rebounded, though, by the Patriots. That was Skipworth with the rebound and the putback. 29-20. Dogs on top, 4 minutes left to go here in the third. Johnson dribbles it across half court for the Dogs and almost turns the ball over, and actually does turn the ball over. Skipworth with it now, and he'll lay it in on the turnover on the other end. 29-22, all of a sudden, pace is cut it to 7.
Yeah.
3:40 left to go here in the third. Blackwell driving baseline, pulls up in the short corner, comes up short on the shot attempt. Pace trying to go fast, turns the ball over. Mekhi Jones on the turnover, pulls up for transition 3, comes up long off the back iron, rebounded by Moulton. Moulton back over to Jones. Jones with a nice finish at the rim, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play.
I know, Coach. It looks like he's a little frustrated. Using what was he, 0 for 4 on the last 3 minutes on the threes. I guess you finally, he's the only one that's hit it. Has he? No, we had Devin Davis hit a 3. That one that bank. Has Jones hit a 3 this half? I think he did.
Braden Jones, Hall, Corthell check in the game for the Dogs. Mekhi Jones still waiting for the ball for his 3-point play. He has it at the line. The shot's up and good. Extends the Bulldog lead to 10. 32-22. Dogs back in the press. Still looking to get the ball inbounded are the Patriots. Ball's turned over. Hall comes up with it, dribbles it outside the perimeter, gives it up to Corthell. And now we're going to set up half-court offense. So turnover on the press. Jones going to get called for the travel. So just like that, we turn it right back over to the Patriots.
I saw that coming.
Davis checks in the game now for the Dogs. He checks in for Jones. 3:10 left to go here in the third. Bulldogs still in the press. Pace trying to break it. Bowman with it in the backcourt. And he'll turn the ball over. Hall comes up with it. Hall jump stops and finishes at the rim. 34-22, Dogs on top. 2:55, Dogs right back into the press. Pace trying to break it. King with the ball now. Trying to go to work on Hall. Still with it in the backcourt. Finally gets it across half court. Picks up his dribble. And Pace eventually able to get it across half court. Now King drives the lane. Tries to get a floater to go. Shot's no good, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Second opportunity for the Patriots at the line tonight. 2:36 left here in the third period. Bulldogs up 34-22.
King's first attempt finds the bottom.
Big body Foley checking in for Clouser to try to box out Skipworth. Or Skipjack, what is it, Skipjack? Skipworth, yeah.
King hits them both. 34-24, Dogs on top. 2:36 left to go here in the third. It's been a while since I've caught a skipjack.
I
always hated catching them things.
Oh.
They always feel like a good fish until they jump out of the water.
Yep.
Some people eat them. That's what I hear.
Really?
Yeah. Davis for another corner three. Comes up long, rebounded by Lyons for the Patriots.
We are just shooting bricks. I'll be honest with you.
Goodness.
Well, we are.
Feel like it is. Bowman driving the lane, spins, off balance for two. Rolls out. Hall comes up with a rebound for the Dogs. He pushes it forward to Davis. Davis driving baseline. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Thankfully, Pace is throwing bricks too.
Yeah.
Because if we was playing a team that was hot, we'd be in trouble right now. It's 34-24, very low scoring ball game. Bulldogs are starting to put a few points up, but I think it was DeVar. We had 70-something.
Davis' first attempt's no good.
Nice field score 55, which we could reach 55 tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be right around 50.
It's going to be right around 50.
Probably.
I mean, after it's all said and done, averaging 12, 13, 14 points a quarter, I guess that's good.
Davis finds the second one. 35-24. Dogs open up an 11-point lead, and they're going to open up back in the press. And Patriots still with it in the backcourt, trying to work this ball across, and they get it across. Finally, Davis with it for the Patriots. He dribbles in the lane, gives it to Bowman. Bowman for three. Bowman, nothing but air.
Nothing but air there.
Hall comes up with the rebound. Pushes it forward to Corthell. Corthell finds Davis in the corner. Thought about three. Gives it back to him and does shoot it for three. Comes up long. Lee comes up with the rebound for the Patriots. They're going to get Foley for a foul on the floor. Minute and 27 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Got to take it out. There we go.
The Patriots will take it out, but they're going to have to work against that Bulldog press once again if they can get the ball inbounded. Still looking for it. Now get the ball inbounded to Davis.
Like a trap.
And he's going to step on the line, and another Patriot turnover against the Bulldog press.
Wow.
So the Dogs will take it. Baseline inbound play coming up for the Dogs. Braden Jones going to try to get this ball inbounded, and he's going to find Foley at the top of the key. Foley gives it up to Hall. Hall sets up offense for the Dogs. Braden Jones now with it driving the lane, and he tries to find one off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Dogs. Davis with the rebound and unable to finish at the rim, though. That time the shot was rebounded by the Patriots. That was Lee on the rebound for Pace. Just inside of a minute left to go here in the third quarter. Lee with it downstairs for the Patriots. Unable to finish, though, is Lee. Braden Jones comes up with the rebound. Dogs quickly back on their side of the floor. Hall for an off-balance two and finds the bottom.
Finally.
37-24 Dogs. In the press once again is Crestview. Trying to get the ball inbounded. And we're going to get a 5-second violation on the Patriots.
Wow.
So another Patriot turnover. The Dogs will set up for another baseline inbound play here with 38 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Hall with the ball at the baseline, looking for someone, still looking for somebody. Finds Braden Jones. He kicks it over to Moulton. Now setting up offense is Crestview. 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Foley with it in the near wing. He quickly gives the ball back up. Playing for, it looks like the last shot, Tim.
Yep.
Yep, we just kind of glanced at the clock a little bit.
Yep.
About 10 seconds left to go here. Let's see how when we go. Looks like Hall's been let loose. He comes up off balance three. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Pace. And we're going to pick up a foul with a half a second left. It's going to be on the floor, so no harm, no foul there. The foul is called on Foley. I believe that's his second one.
Hey, that wasn't Bedhead right there, is it? He's combed his hair, or it's a different guy?
No. And they're going to say it is no harm, no foul.
Oh, with a half a second.
The bonus. So
you have got to be kidding me.
We're going to have two shots at this to cut into that Bulldog 13-point lead with a half a second.
With a half a second. That's where this new rule will hurt you if you're not careful. Or maybe
First
not.
attempt is no good. That's Ricks
Stomp
the line.
Stomp over there making a lot of noise.
Well, they ought to be.
That's what they're there for.
Rick's second attempt is no good, and that will run the third quarter, bring our third quarter to an end. Dogs on top, 37-24.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Hey, my friends, this is Tara with Whitehurst Powell Funeral Home and Crematory. Our team would like to give a shout out to Crestview High School basketball team.
Go Bulldogs!
And the Bulldogs are up 37-24 here with 8 minutes left in the basketball game in the fourth period, just about to be underway. It's been pretty much all dogs, but it's been a slow go of things tonight. Both teams sort of sloppy, but it's turned out to be in favor of the dogs with the sloppiness, I guess you could say.
Dogs start with it on offense. Works it inside to Clauser. Clauser tries to find Jones back door, loses the handle, picked up. Loose ball's picked up by Clauser and put back in. 39-24 Dogs. 7:45 left to go here in the game.
That
Dogs
press.
in the press here early in the fourth quarter. Trying to trap right around half court. Still not across half court. That's got to be 10 seconds.
Yep.
The Patriots finally break the press, I guess. They find Lyons on the other end. Lyons lays it in for two. 39-26 Patriots. Blackwell with it. Shot's no good on the other end. Rebounded by Davis for Pace. Davis dribbles it quickly across half court, but turns it over. Jones on the other end trying to lay this ball in. He gets the ball stripped, but gets his own, gets it back and lays it in. 41-26. Dogs on top. 7 minutes left to go here in regulation. Davis getting trapped. Half court. Jones comes up with a turnover and able to finish at the other end. 43-26. Dogs on top. 6:45 left to go here in the game, and Pace is going to call a timeout to talk about this press.
Yeah, I don't blame them. This Bulldogs come out with the press and really doing a pretty good job. We'll be right back.
Folks, our friends at Teal and Waters Real Estate and their exceptional young builder, yes, Colton Leindecker of CJL Construction, are really doing something special out at Griffith Mill Road. It's a 9-lot all-private 1-acre home site subdivision. You can choose your lot and choose a variety of CJL 3- and 4-bedroom plans. Affordable new homes with quality components, dependably delivered on time, are what CJL is known for. And now Teal and Waters is offering 9 new CJL homes with closing cost assistance on full 1-acre lots at Griffith Mill Acres. Come by Teal and Waters or call Patty Griffith 850-758-0133 or Jenny Teal 850-582-3821 for more information.
And we are back. Here it is, 43-26. With, I don't know how many, well, the clock hadn't reset yet, but the Bulldogs are up. They've been up all night. Don't forget, Friday night, it'll be a packed house. We have the Choctaw Indians who come in 4-1. Now, they're playing Escambia tonight, so we'll see how that goes. That'll give us an idea. Bulldog lost a close one to Escambia at the beginning of the year. 6:46 left here in the ball game. All that needs to happen here is the Bulldogs need to just share baskets.
Yeah, no, it looks like we're going to back out of the press, and that's probably for the best with the 17-point lead. Don't want to get in foul trouble and get in the bonus early here in the fourth. Get back into it if you need it late always.
That's correct.
So Pace able to walk it up. Lions driving the lane for the Patriots. Dishes it off inside the lead. Lead with a nice finish down there downstairs. Jones on the fast break on the other end lays it in. So trading baskets, as you said, 45-28 Dogs on top. Just as I say that, Johnson comes up with the turnover. No, well, he did momentarily and then turned it over himself.
Then he turned over himself.
So we're back in the press, so never mind what I said.
I don't know, man. I mean, you know, just don't foul so the clock will keep on moving. That's all I care. I don't care what you play.
I don't care what you do.
Just don't foul. Keep the clock moving.
6:05, and the clock is moving. 45-28 Dogs on top. Wayward shot fired up by the Patriots, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. The rebound is on the Dogs.
To be fair, the Patriots have always been known as a baseball team.
Oh, they still are.
And then a football team after that. You know, basketball is probably the third tier.
Nice play. Nice shot block from behind by Moulton. And Blackwell comes up with the loose ball. Dogs back with it. Moulton driving the lane, kicks it over in the corner for Johnson. Johnson for three, comes up just short. The ball goes out of bounds.
So the last two teams we played, Knoxville and Navarre, already has in place for the three-point.
Shot clock.
I'm sorry, the shot clock.
Yeah.
They have a light around the goal. The LED light, when the buzzer goes off, it lights up the goal. And then Navarre actually has a shot clock right above the basket.
Huh. Yeah. Patriots with it. Benson checks in the game for the Patriots, and he has the ball at the top of the key. See what he does with it. He'll give it off. Some new Patriots in the game. Purvis with it, going to work on Corthell. And the Patriots are kind of running they finally get a shot off here, and that ball's going to not find anything but air. Nice rebound by Corthell for the Dogs, and he gives it up to Johnson. Johnson pushing it forward to Jones. Jones driving baseline. Could have got fouled right there and there, to be honest. Shot's no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up. Might have got fouled there. They finally call one. The shot's good, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Maybe they're thinking like, hey, just don't foul. Don't, let it go.
Well, I'm going to tell you, he got beat to death.
He did get beat to death, I'll be honest. That was a beating there.
Hey, but like you said, they've been letting them play all night for the most part.
19-point lead. Fixing to make it a 20-point lead with this bucket.
Oh,
no, I jinxed
the
him.
announcer jinx. Shot's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds on the Dogs.
I tried.
Pace will take over, and the Dogs will stay in the press.
With a 19-point lead.
And they'll get another turn. Nope. Nope. The Patriots come up with a loose ball, almost turned over. And on the other end, Purvis able to hit the floater. Able to finish right in front of the rim. 47-30. Dogs on top. Blackwell drives the lane, dishes it off downstairs to Clauser, and he finds the two off the glass. 49-30. 4:35 left to go in counting.
We're fixing to see a massive substitution here in just a minute.
Dogs still on the press. They get it downstairs to Wright, and Wright finds two and a foul. He'll go to the line to try to complete his own three-point play.
I say a massive substitution. We have been substitution. We sub all the time. It's really not one of those situations.
Yeah,
everybody plays.
Got in and has gotten some minutes pretty much the whole year.
I think so, every game. And we talked about that.
Right. Unable to complete the three-point play. Johnson with the rebound for the Dogs. He pushes it forward to Jones. Jones goes up for two and gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
49-32, 4 minutes left here in the ball game. Fastball game. I love fastball games.
Hallelujah.
I mean,
especially on a Tuesday.
Especially on a Tuesday.
Jones, first attempt, rattles out. We're going.
He has been cold. He didn't hit none the first. He's cold. I think he's only hit one basket out of 6.
From the free throw line, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Second one's good.
There we go.
50-32. Dogs back in the press. 4:16 left to go here in the game. Patriots still with it in the backcourt. Davis finally gets this ball across for the Patriots. The Dogs kind of back out of it. finds Wright downstairs. Wright unable to finish. Able to get his own rebound, though. Comes up with a loose ball as well. The Patriots still with it. And Purvis off balance.
Throw up a
Bank
prayer.
shot from the free throw line. 50-34, Dogs on top. 3:40 and counting, and Corthell is going to get fouled going to the basket.
Oh,
He'll go to the
Corthell.
line to shoot two.
He got a lot of game time, I think, against Navarre, and had a few key baskets. Coach was really impressed with his play. And like you said, every single player plays at least 5 to 10 minutes. I mean,
First attempt by Corthell goes long off the back iron, no good.
coming back in is Foley and Shim. Who's number 12?
Braden Jones.
Jones.
The other Jones.
The other Jones. Utter Jones. We got a cameraman down there, really intense.
Corthell misses the second attempt, rebounded by Purvis for the Patriots. He dribbles it across for Pace. He pulls up at the elbow, in and out. Rebounded by Corthell for Crestview. Corthell dribbles it across half court, gives it up to Johnson. Johnson driving the lane, kicks it over to the other Jones. He pulls up, jump stop, hits two.
Look at that.
52-34. Dogs lead 3:12 and counting left to go here in the game. Dogs back out of the press. Pace with it. That's Purvis. Purvis doing a lot of dribbling towards the top of the key. Now he'll give it up. Ball's being worked around the perimeter by the Patriots.
I got a couple questions for Coach Watson.
Atkins is going to get fouled going up for two. He'll go to the line to shoot two. So in the first half, we got hardly any free throws. And in the last 2 minutes of game time, it seems like everybody shot one.
Yep.
It's one of those things.
We're not in bonus. It's just a shooting foul, right?
It's just getting fouled, people getting fouled. I mean, they are fouls.
Yeah.
It just happened to be that the fouls in the first half weren't shooting fouls.
Right.
First attempt by Atkins found the mark. Second attempt's up and no good. Another rebound by Corthell.
Corthell
He's
playing
got 3 or
good.
4 rebounds here, maybe in this quarter.
I think so.
2:41 left to go in the game. Dogs on top, 52-35. Johnson with it over in the far wing, driving the lane, off balance, couldn't finish. Rebounded by the Patriots. Benson came up with the rebound. Maybe the shortest guy on the court comes up with the rebound. Dribbles it across for Pace. Purvis picks up a charging foul, trying to drive the lane. Dogs will take over on the offensive foul.
Is that a cast on his leg? How is he running?
That's a leg sleeve. Sleeve of some kind.
Oh.
New age.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. It's not to help you in any way.
It's like an arm sleeve. I don't know if it helps you or not, to be honest. Braden Jones for a long two. Shot comes up short. Rebounded by Atkins for the Patriots. He pushes it forward to Etheridge. Etheridge gets fouled going up for two, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Game's about over. 2 minutes left here in the ball game. Bulldogs up by, we'll call it 17.
Etheridge. His first attempt finds the bottom. Patriots have done a lot of subbing here late as well.
There's 1,000 seats left in the gym, and they tend to flock around my camera. I don't know
Etheridge comes up long on a second attempt. 52-36, Dogs lead.
Etheridge has got a
minute
bucket
and 50.
A bucket full of rebounds here in the fourth quarter.
And counting.
Let
Left
it
to
ride.
go here in the game. Dogs with it, slowing things down. Now Blackwell driving the lane. He pulls up. Tries to find Corthell down low. Turns the ball over. Patriots back with it on their side of the court. Atkins driving the lane, and he's going to pick up another charge. That one taken by Foley.
Foley has got to at least have 10 to 12 charging.
He lives for it. You can tell when he pops up, he's got a big grin on his face.
He does. Football guy. Got to love it.
Not scared of a little contact.
No. And most guys are, so he's thinking he's going to move out of the way. Not Foley. No.
Foley loses the handle, but it's going to go out of bounds on a Patriot. 1:16 left here of game time. Green going to check in for Foley for Crestview.
Since it's such a short game, I'll get Coach's attention. We'll take a quick break after the game and get Coach up here, and we'll just have a couple minutes with him. We'll wrap it up, then we'll have the Friday night game here.
Bulldogs holding it or trying to. Ball's going to be knocked out of Johnson's hands by Benson. Patriots quickly, I think somebody's coming in the game for Johnson.
Yep.
For the Dogs. But Patriots back with it on offense. Moving the ball around the perimeter. 47 seconds left to go in the game. Patriots trying to find.
They can't. What are they doing? They're down. Is it me?
I think they know.
They know it's over. But can you shoot the ball?
I would say that.
Are they holding for the last shot? What are they doing?
They want to get a shot or two off, I would think. Purvis ain't scared to shoot
how about
it. I can tell you that. He ain't
steps.
scared to shoot it. He'll shoot it again. Shot's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds by the Dogs.
I just feel like that,
It was 30 seconds.
It was only 30 seconds. I mean, you're not trying to win, okay, but how about just shooting the ball?
27 seconds left to go in regulation. They're going to get the ball inbounded to Benson. Benson driving the lane. Benson goes
There you go.
Benson's
Make something happen.
And he'll go to the line to shoot, too. Yeah, I mean, I know the game's out of reach, but
it is.
You still need to have a little urgency, I think.
Urgency, I mean, at least pull up and try to hit a three, or if the Bulldogs don't give you the lane, pull up, shoot it. Look at here.
Benson finds his first one.
Little man. 24 seconds. You got all your Christmas shopping done is all I want to know.
Benson rolls in the second one. You know, off the record, I don't do any shopping other than for my wife. She takes care of all the rest. So, but I will say, with the amount of Amazon packages that come to my house every day, I hope we're getting close to being done.
I know Santa's going to be coming Christmas Eve. Y'all can listen to the station. I think I'm going to have Santa on this year.
3 seconds left to go, and the Dogs will just hold it. And we'll have a
That'll
final here from the Dog Pound. Dogs win 52-38.
Don't touch the dial. We'll have Coach Watson here in just a moment.
I've been around long enough to not be shocked by anything anymore. But this takes the cake. 38%. That's all. Only 38% of your electricity actually makes it to your home. Just think about how much is wasted. That's the shocking truth. It's appalling and really shocking. Find out more at okaloosagas.com/truth. It really is shocking.
I'm Jenny Powell. I'm one of the attorneys at Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm. Our family has been invested for over 100 years in Northwest Florida, serving your families for over 70 years. If you're in a car accident, you need a law firm who has the training, skill, and experience necessary to deal with insurance companies so that your case doesn't drag on forever. Let our family take care of your family during your most crucial moments. Just remember, Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm is here for you. You can always just go to our website at www.powelllawfirm.com.
And we are back here at the Dog Pound. The Bulldogs win a basketball game. Let's call it like that. 52-38. I got Coach Watson here. Coach, I noticed a little frustration. You pull out the win, but it was I don't know if you call it an ugly win, but I think it was an ugly win.
It was very ugly, man. I get tired of having the same conversations with you about.
I know. You don't know what to do. Well, listen. The first thing I said when it was 8-4 first quarter, right? Flat. I think the Dogs come out and played you play to your competition a lot of times. But it's a Tuesday night, not a lot of people here. The excitement, the kids today, do they got to play into that or?
Well, it helps when you make shots, and we did not make anything. And we had too many turnovers, like unforced turnovers where we're traveling, picking our feet up, just like middle school stuff. And that's why I'm so frustrated, because I know the potential of this group, and we're not reaching it at all. Like it's frustrating, and I know they're frustrated as well. But, you know, the only thing, like I told them at halftime, you know, I'm a big believer in hard work.
Yep.
People that work hard, usually good things happen to them. So, I mean, that's all we can do. So, you know.
We noticed for the longest time you didn't press at all, and then you decided to press.
The game was weird because we were up, but we weren't up a lot. And I didn't want to give them any easy ones by pressing and giving up an easy bucket.
That's what Corey said. Yeah.
But you know, I thought we could speed them up, and we did. We got some turnovers out of it. You know, it kind of extended the game.
Yeah.
But you know, we got to shoot the ball better. We're better shooters than what we're shooting it.
Absolutely. I mean, Jones can't be that cold to come Friday night against Choctaw.
I
mean, on the line or just shooting them up like that. And you know, I don't know, do the kids get sloppy knowing they're going to win, so they just throwing up stuff? I don't know.
We would even have that thought about going to win because we haven't, you know, until the end right there, it's a close game. I mean,
it is.
10 or 12.
It's right in with a 10. It is.
Basketball,
it is.
2 or 3 possessions, they could be tied. So,
right.
You know, we got a big one Friday night against Choctaw, and, you know, I feel like hopefully
it'll be packed
in here.
It'll be packed. Friday night basketball.
Energy with us.
Yep, and
but you know, it's what I tell. That's what I'm about to go tell these guys. 8 of them are seniors. You know, this season is getting away from you as far as your final basketball career. And are we just letting it go like this? It's got, you know, we've got to fix it, and you've got to fix it. You've got what, 14 more games left?
Yeah.
Or 17.
We only got 4 more home games, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
So they ought to play good in the house.
They work hard. They do. They work hard. They make good grades. They're respectful. That's why I'm frustrated, because I want them to be able to enjoy a great season. You know, not a good season, a great one.
And let's clear the air. We do practice. I mean, it's not.
We practice every day. I know. I'm telling you, if you showed on YouTube our practice, it don't look like a totally different team. We're up and down the floor. We're making shots. We're getting after people on defense.
What in the world?
I mean, it's just it's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Well, again, fortunately we played Pace tonight. Maybe just an off night, and you're going to have to play more like against Niceville. I don't know what team you could compare Choctaw to, but Choctaw's got 1 loss. I think they play Escambia tonight.
I think they do. I think they do.
So that gives you an idea. But, you know, they barely beat Fort Walton.
They're going to be good. It's going to be a tough game. If we play well, we're going to have a chance to win. If we don't, we'll probably get blown out. So that's how it's going to work out.
All right. Appreciate it, Coach.
Yes,
good game, buddy.
Friday.
All right, man. All right. Well, listen up. Friday night, right here, we'll have Coach's show around 6:50. Tip-off will be at 7 o'clock. Hope everybody has a good week. See you back here. Good night, everybody. And back to Chris for the Good Country music. Hey, Christmas is about to start, by the way.